Welcome to Asian Anifacts, the channel about Chinese, Korean and Taiwanese actors and actresses. Today I will show you the lists of dramas of Jang Na Ra, Part 6, School 2013. Cast: Jang Na Ra, Choi Daniel, Lee Jong-suk, Kim Woo-bin, Park Se-young, Choi Chon-yob. She played Hyo-eun Jae, a part-time teacher in Sungri High School assigned as the homeroom teacher of the second class of the second year, the class section with the worst students, and her subject is Korean language. Hyo-eun Jae truly loves her students and she enthusiastically guided her students to the right path no matter how bad they are, which cause friction with Kang Se-chan as he is focused on hurrying students to make progress without paying attention to student guidance. Kang Se-chan is a star instructor who attended a top-class academy in Gangnam, but after his involvement in the illegal high-priced tutoring was exposed, he quit the academy and started working at Sungri High School and became the co-homeroom teacher of Hyo-eun Jae. One day, one of Hyo-eun Jae's students was accused of smoking by one of the teachers, but her students denied it was them, which she believes. So, Hyo-eun Jae plucks up the nerve to face the teacher accusing her students and stated that as their homeroom teacher, she can't accept the school disciplining students based on a photo that does not even conclusively show their identities. Hyo-eun Jae's outbursts were seen and heard by the principal and vice principal, which makes her seem defiant and mortified. Afterward, Hyo-eun Jae apologizes to the teacher, but to her surprise he backs her, though he says she should have picked the proper time and place to say it. Fortunately, Hyo-eun Jae's students was not punished anymore. You Are My Destiny. 2014. Cast: Jang Na Ra, Jang Hyuk, Choi Jin Hyuk, Won Ji Won, Park Won Suk, Choi Woo Shik. She played Kim Mi-young, a kind and ordinary woman working in a law firm doing what other people was too lazy to do, as she just can't say no to people and was too ashamed to refuse. Kim Mi-young was in a relationship with a man that, unbeknown to her, was only using her for her money and doesn't really love her. By chance she meets Lee Gun, a perfect man with money and boundless charm who was being urged by his grandmother to get married before he reached a certain age that the hereditary disease of their family kill him, but his ballerina girlfriend refused to marry him because of her career. Kim Mi-young won a ticket to an ultra-luxury cruise ship, and she invited her boyfriend to accompany her, which he gladly accepted. Kim Mi-young plans to give herself to her boyfriend, so she plans a romantic date with her boyfriend. But Kim Mi-young accidentally drinks a bottle of water laced with drugs intended for Lee Gun that made her dizzy and caused her to sleep with Lee Gun, as she mistook his room as her room. Upon waking up the next morning, Kim Mi-young and Lee Gun was both stunned to see each other, and when she went to her room, she saw her boyfriend in bed with other women and arrogantly admitted to Kim Mi-young that he doesn't really love her and only used her for her money. Kim Mi-young was heartbroken, which was witnessed by Lee Gun, who took pity on her and decided to help her seek revenge on her ex-boyfriend. After a few months, Kim Mi-young found out she was pregnant, and it was discovered by Lee Gun's grandmother, who insisted that her grandson marry Kim Mi-young, which he was forced to do so. Unfortunately, Kim Mi-young was hit by a car on the day that Lee Gun asked her for a divorce that caused her to have a miscarriage, which deeply wounded her heart, and because of a misunderstanding created by Lee Gun's girlfriend, Kim Mi-young decided to leave with her mentor to study abroad and learn to develop her talents in art, and eventually changed her personality. Drama Festival. Old Goodbye. 2014. Cast: Jang Na Ra, Jang Hyuk, Go Do Shim, Hwang Hyo-eun, Kang Ji-woo, Kim Hyun. She played Han Chae-hee, a woman who has been divorced for 3 years and currently in the hospital comatose. But before she was confined in the hospital, a person called her ex-husband to inform him that she left a will that allowed her husband to inherit the house that she inherited from her father, as her husband was the only family that she had. Kang Soo-hyuk is a boxer who meets and marries Han Chae-hee, but after 3 years he demanded a divorce from her because she refused to give him a child. Kang Soo-hyuk visited the comatose Han Chae-hee and found out through the grandmother that was sharing the ward with Han Chae-hee that she had been sick since their divorce, And it made him realize that it must be the reason she refused to give him a child. Kang Soo-hyuk returned to the house that he used to live in with Han Chae-hee and saw the Polaroid camera that was gifted to her by her father. When Kang Soo-hyuk accidentally pushes the shutter, he suddenly goes back to the past and sees his wife, who scolds him for coming home like he didn't just ask for a divorce yesterday and told him that she had the divorce paper submitted today, he didn't need to worry about it. Kang Soo-hyuk was confused but asked Han Chae-hee why didn't stop him from divorcing her, but Han Chae-hee was only concerned with the fact that her Polaroid camera isn't functioning properly. Kang Soo-hyuk offered to fix the camera, but after the shutter goes off, he gets blinded by the flash and gets transported back to the present. After realizing that he can return to the past because of the Polaroid camera, Kang Soo-hyuk uses the Polaroid camera to save Han Chae-hee and reconciled with her. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you want to see more videos like this.